Oh, hey, Kenny.
Oh, hey.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey, I was just admiring this video.
What video? Oh,
That one.
That one. You want to watch it?
Okay.
Okay. Let's do that. Bye.
I don't know what else to say, really.
Today we're here to talk about an absolute treasure, I think, by all accounts. We watched Things.
Clearly. I think Stella should listen to that a couple of times.
Take cover.
Creatures created by the evil of men. Let's
Yes,
just start.
they were.
Let's just start there. Kenny,
Movie created by the evil of men.
I think that's. I think that's actually. I think that could be more true.
Oh, don't forget the other tagline. A horror.
No, of course. Go
A
for it.
horrific and sexy romp in the dark. It sure was.
I mean,
sexy.
If if there's whoever finds this sexy should be put in jail. I think that's probably people in Florida.
Well, please cuff me, officer, because it was delicious.
Hard the whole time. Huh? All right, so okay, this movie, if you want to call it that, was released in 1993, and then I think put to VHS in 1995 by Vista Street Entertainment.
I don't know who that is.
A Sterling Entertainment film starring Courtney LaCara. I think that's how we'll pronounce that. I really have no idea, but also one Neil Delma. And Deborah.
Sorry, are you having a stroke?
I might be if this movie made me feel like I was having a stroke. Deborah Stevens, just Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Gene Diemer,
Like Madonna.
and Scott Pierce. So
Yeah, Neil Diamond?
So
For real?
Yeah, Neil Diamond. And John Petty. And also Julia Roberts. We'll get to all that. So this movie, I guess you could call it a horror film. I guess I don't really know if I was that scared at all.
This time.
We're already starting with terrible ADR. There were some parts maybe. Okay, so first of all,
it was terrifying.
Yeah, it was terrifying.
It was absolutely terrifying.
It was terrible.
The plot was terrifying. I had no idea what was going on. I felt like I was going insane.
The respect for women's rights was terrifying.
Yes, they tried, but sometimes you try a little too hard.
Yeah, the level of sexual can't even get it out. Sexual exploitation was terrifying. I think.
Yes.
A little bit of all that.
So just a little bit more description. This is supposed to be 3 different stories.
They say
you
3.
can tell by the 3 different pictures.
They say 3.
No, you can't actually. That has nothing to do with it.
Nope.
But there's actually only 2 stories.
Yeah.
Unless there's just like a narrative type of story, like an overlay that kind of introduced some crazy lady talking about 2 random stories.
Yeah.
While kidnapping someone.
Let's start before that. So we open up on a scene where they're at a motel. It's panning in and out. I can't remember. It's zooming in on a hotel, and then we hear voiceover of this guy describing his time. Maybe it started with some. Did it start with moaning?
Jack, yes, Jack, yes.
Number 33. Wow! Wait till the guys in the cough room hear about her. I'll show them this time.
Yes, it did.
Okay, so it was
yes,
moaning.
it did. I remember it said motel.
Yeah.
And vacancy. Yeah.
I'm just gonna hide behind this bush. And that going on.
And then the guy comes walking out in his zoot suit going, "Ooh, yeah."
The worst ADR ever. And a woman's in the bushes. And then she comes out of the bushes, goes up to the motel room, and then the next thing we know, this woman is coming in on a girl in a bed, asking her some questions, and then goes to pull a big ass gun on her.
You might say I'm with the collection agency.
What?
You borrowed something of mine.
What?
My husband.
Your husband?
Jack, the accountant you just screwed? Or don't you remember that far back?
You didn't say anything at all about being married.
Look, just tell me your name.
Why would I do that?
Because I have a loaded gun.
Jane Lawson,
Please don't shoot. No.
Lawson.
Like, I don't
Yes,
really know why
it was quite an interrogation.
Yeah, I don't really know why that was happening, but it happened. So then, after that, she starts telling her a bedtime story. But
Okay, Jane, get up. What? Are you gonna sit in this chair, or am I gonna blow your fucking brains out? Okay.
no, that's a question.
what are you doing?
This is
What does it
Jane.
look like?
I'm tying you up.
You crazy. What are you going to do with me?
I'm going to tell you 2 stories. After I've finished, you get to review them.
In a chair. First, and might I add, she's already naked.
Yes, she is.
The woman in the bed naked.
It was visual.
She was, I believe, a prostitute. She
Visual.
was naked, and that was that.
She was a girlfriend, apparently.
Or-
We found
okay.
that out very
Okay.
late.
Okay.
I think actually at the end we found that out.
All right. At that point, I think my brain had melted.
Mm-hmm.
So we get to the first story, and I don't think that we really learned the name of it till later, but
No.
it was called
Well, maybe.
maybe.
The one thing that was kind of difficult, even before you get to the story,
Mhm.
is that just volume in general was kind of lacking, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know, somewhat distorted. Acting was animated,
Acting, if you want
and it was like facial
They were
expressions.
going all in.
That
on
was
everything.
crazy. I don't know. It was actually hard to understand what they were saying because of how much they focused using their face muscles. And
Yeah.
I was distracted. I don't know
that's-
what was happening.
I don't either. It was
Entertaining
perplexing. It was
for
entertaining,
a little
but it was
bit.
perplexing to say the least. So, okay, yeah. So naked lady in a bed, now in a chair, very.
That, I have to point out, also was hilarious because they were having quite a casual conversation.
And the cuts were so fast.
Yes, they were, and they were like, "Oh," and it seemed like a vaudeville type of scene. Like
Yeah.
they're kind of just having this comedic, conversation, and she's just topless, just hanging out like things are normal. But she also has a gun pointed at her.
Yeah, yeah.
And then let's strap your hands to a chair, still topless.
You're so fun at having
Her tits are out, man. It's embarrassing.
I like
Oh, it's getting exploited.
Sit there strapped.
Mhm.
And
now it's story time.
It just got weird.
It did. It got real weird, real
And
fast.
then story time.
Then story time. And so we get to this first tale. It's kind of like Are You Afraid of the Dark-esque or,
Yes, absolutely.
Goosebumps.
Oh yeah, I love this song.
StopMusicDocNet's best. Oh, this is before the internet, actually. I think. I don't even know.
Car going like 5 miles an hour.
So,
Oh.
very low budget too, just like that. It kind of felt like that after a while. So we get into the first scenes where of this tale we find that out later is called The Box, or maybe sooner.
Oh,
I can't remember.
we found that out pretty clearly, yeah.
So
I said it about fucking 300 times.
So I'm gonna be honest right now.
Context.
This movie really did give me Alzheimer's. I don't know what exactly happened first, but we basically start the story with this car full of madams.
We thought it was a family
Yeah, we
in
thought
a
it was a
station
family.
wagon.
It was
but
not
it turns
that.
out it was a bunch of hewers.
Hey man, here come the horns. Oh man, look at that. Hey man, look at that blood. Pull it up, baby. Pull it up. Give me my money. Oh, get out of here. Come on. Look at the sun. Look at the sun. Show me some legs. I'm up.
bunch of ladies of the night, and two of which are dressed
Ladies of the night.
appropriately,
Yes.
I think, but one of them
Thank you for that one actor,
is dressed
cute old man.
somewhat innocently. Yeah, and then they snap cut to an old man so hard, I think my neck broke.
What a fucking dump.
Who wears the hat in this town, Ernie? Where's the hat in this town,
Whoa.
Ernie?
That was quite a cutscene. Old man!
But, so, I don't even remember what the hell he had to do with it, but he's talking to this predator dude with mustache, snidely whiplash man.
My poor friend. Never to see the beauty of the world. Never to see the sunlight. Never to see the flowers. I love flowers.
And that's where we get introduced to the box. Yeah.
Well, hold on a second. Let's take another rewind
Yeah.
here because there's so much that happened in between. Like they pull up to this house,
Yeah.
or whatever it was. There's a group of guys like catcalling, which I thought was a station wagon club family.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Whatever it was. And that's what confused me because I was like, why are these young
Yeah.
boys catcalling a family? And they're Hooters.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep pronouncing it that way.
Yeah.
And they get out of the car and they unlock the door with a fucking 2x6.
You gotta be kidding me. Just one door to this joint? Is that it? Well, now, honey, it's all...
And because no one has deadlocks. And they walk into this shitty
Very
building.
medieval.
And I don't know
Very
why
medieval.
they're there.
I don't either, no.
Theodore, wouldn't you say, girls? I think we can perform very nicely here.
Yeah, as long as we're on our backs in time for the climax.
Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And you find out later that it's a theater, but also maybe a whorehouse?
Remains to be seen. I'm pretty sure it's more of the latter,
Yeah.
but disguised as the former.
And they say it's that, and it's dirty, and it looks like a shitty warehouse, or maybe a part of someone's home that they were trying, like one of the producers' houses. I really don't know.
Gigantic suitcases. I remember that.
They had a lot of luggage for
A lot
only
of
wearing
exploring.
the same shit they only wore the whole movie.
Yeah.
Until they, spoiler alert, die. They died.
They did.
They
almost. Almost.
What's that?
Almost.
Almost what?
Almost all of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I forgot.
Oh,
I thought she
like,
died at first.
Oh, because you didn't see her die. They got you good, fucker.
They did.
They got you good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people.
So, anyway, maybe I wish she would die because she didn't seem like she was good either. We'll get into that in just a quick
on
second.
this video?
Yeah, you can curse a little bit. Don't go crazy.
Okay, sorry.
But no, I'll
Sorry.
say. No, I'll go. Doesn't matter. Anyway,
Just
so
bleep it out with a.
yeah, bleep, I'll do that.
Okay.
Atlanta.
Anyway, so yeah,
Yeah.
they walk upstairs.
Yep.
Some weird shit happens, and then bam, old man in like a car or something.
No, it was
and
like was it a building?
I don't know. It was
Yeah.
dark. I couldn't hear anything. I had no idea what he was talking about.
Yeah.
And then there's Mustache Man.
Mustache Man, and you can tell he's a villain because he's got all black clothing on
yes.
and a black hat.
You mayor?
This town maintains strict moral standards, and when you bought this theater, your intentions were not made clear.
I have a permit.
Only I wear a hat in this town. The man with the hat owns a box.
I think they actually referred to him as the Man in the Hat or something.
Yeah, that was something else.
And he loves to brag about his box.
He does.
Yeah.
We got this guy in a black fucking hat. Sorry, now well, whatever, I don't care. Oh, see, hi. We got this. We got this guy in a black hat. He's snidely whiplash evil man, and he's puts a knife through Mr. Old Man's hand.
One knife!
What's happening?
One knife!
Oh shit!
Mr. Old Man was sad.
Mr. Old Man
In
was
fact,
sad.
actually, he was more shocked, I think, and
Yeah, I would
hurt.
Hurt.
Yes,
Definitely
physically.
Hurt. Definitely hurt.
And I could tell by the special effects that it seems pretty genuine.
Yeah. Maybe he really got a knife in the hand. I can't say.
Yeah, and I mean, he was talking at that point. The guy with the mustache was talking about his box like everyone knew what it was.
Yeah, he did. He was very much like we were all on the same page about this box.
It was
already.
straight up like that one. I don't know how we feel about copyrights as we're talking about things, so I'll describe it a little bit indirectly. With,
okay.
You know, that trilogy with like the king of the things on his fingers, these things.
Oh, you know, he would be like, if there was, say, like a lot of land, he'd be the guy who was on top.
My delicate!
It means Lord of the Rings, I think.
Yeah, it does, yeah. I can't.
Anyway.
I'm bad at inference.
Anyway, so, you know, so this guy, all I remember from that really part was when he says, say your prayers, and the guy's like, no!
I'd start saying my prayers.
Oh!
Jail is shaking.
I don't know why he was so close to, and he died, so... But
Did he actually die?
Yes, because remember, that's when we get introduced to Buttslug. Oh,
there's a
box penis!
There's a piece of shit.
What the fuck is that? Oh, I guess it's a thing. That's a thing. I think. I mean, I have no other way to describe it other than Buttslugs, because if you've ever watched the film by Stephen King...
Buttslugs?
No, Dreamcatcher, but yes, also Buttslugs.
That's right.
Yeah, that great film. So Dreamcatcher, yeah. Anyway, so this slug comes out and bites Mr. Oldman's neck. Well, he has one hand, just one though, nailed to the table with this knife. But he, as far as I know, he had a free hand.
Yeah, he did.
Never took the knife out. And never did anything about Mr. Neck Sluggy, who was going in on his tender vittles.
He's just like crawling up.
Dude, just went, and he was taking his time. Like, it wasn't like he was like, chomp. No, it was like a, yeah, it was leisurely.
It was like playing a game of Candyland.
Yeah. So he kills that guy. Then
you haven't played Candyland in a while.
Not a long time.
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
It's very slow.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So we get to these prostitutes again who are in this theater, I guess, and
yeah, the theater with the Southern Belle.
Yes, there was a Southern Belle along with this troupe, and I guess she was like the leader.
Oh, that's right, because I remember the scene. So the Southern Belle is talking in her hilarious accent.
Yeah.
Now, Tulip, honey, you just keep telling yourself, I am doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing. After the first time, it'll all seem much easier, more natural. It's just a natural act.
Do you really think this could lead to my big break?
Oh, honey, there's a good chance. You meet a lot of politicians in this business.
You really think I could beat one? Senator or governor?
Well, anything's possible.
And then suddenly she turns around and bam, there's Mustache Man.
Yeah.
And he's like threatening her with a license of not being able to operate as a brothel.
Yeah.
And then we established, it's in Nevada.
It's in Nevada. Well, they say, they don't say it, but they say it because they say, you know, one of the states where prostitution's legal. So I think it was Nevada. I mean, I don't know where else they have trash bag people like this.
I don't know.
Insulting.
Just enter your
shots fired at the desert. You know what I'm talking about. So we get to this guy shaking down the prostitute brothel slash theater.
And hitting on that other crazy lady.
Yes.
We don't really find out how crazy she is until like literally 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
When she actually starts acting crazy.
She's talking about like becoming a politician and not abusing. Well, it seems that like she's gonna.
I mean, the funny part is that's after her friend dies. Who we miss some hilarious scenes with the friend too.
I keep forgetting the order of this garbage.
I forget. Oh, the one Daisy.
Yeah.
Daisy, yes, not Tulip.
Okay, yeah.
Daisy. Daisy's upstairs with this young man who loves Tulip.
Your hour's up. Care to try again?
No, I think I'll wait till tomorrow. When the place is really open.
We're open now.
But now I want to see Tulip.
What is it with Tulip?
He does. He loves tulip, but he's got daisy. So I guess if you got to settle for a flower, if you don't want a tulip, you get a daisy. Whatever. So we get to this stupid crap, and they're banging, and it's weird, and their facial acting is nuts too. I don't know what else to tell you.
And they get a little experimental with the camera angles, of course.
Yeah.
Appreciative, I guess, because this movie is apparently, supposed to be. They're kind of back and forth between should this be a pornography or not.
Yeah, it's very skin and
so,
I feel bad for the women that chose to do this for $15 and a coupon to fucking Roy Rogers.
Yeah.
Might have been on Cinemax. I really don't know where the hell this came from.
Exactly.
Where it was. I don't know who saw this before us. Somebody else had to see this.
There was a lot of jiggling, and it was
general jiggles.
Terrifying.
There was a lot of general jiggles going on. So we see this woman also get killed by the box thing because this dude leaves it in the house with them. Oh shit! I forgot. He played a funny joke. He plays a funny joke. He puts spring snakes in the box. He leaves the box there. There are spring snakes pop out of the box, scare the living crap out of
That is right.
lady number one. And then she get eaten.
And lady number one, but not lady Tulip. Tulip is the one that wanted to be the politician.
I think so.
She suddenly knew so much about the thing in the box.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just because of the mustache man was talking all about it.
I guess, and because plot.
I'm making threats about this thing in the box that I have, and it will do something because it's powerful. I have it. Don't fuck with me. And then she's just like, I know exactly what this is. Let's go looking for it after the man releases the stupid fucking joke.
It's preposterous. So
sorry, I'm getting a little passionate.
Yeah, no, it's understandable. This movie will do that to you. So women die. Then we have was Southern Belle the next to go?
Yes.
Okay. So
yes.
No, she was the first. Yes. Because
no.
They both got sad, but then both of the girls, remember, politician lady and the girl from upstairs that was banging a guy who liked Tulip.
Southern Belle goes first.
Yes.
Then Daisy.
Because
the guy that Daisy was.
Yeah, right. And then they're both in the room after that, just kind of like chilling out with the dead body, and nobody's doing anything. And they're like, "We're trapped here," but how though?
Politician. Would you give me a break with the politician bullshit? Closest you'll ever get to a politician is sharing a bed with one.
Don't you think I'd make a good politician? I'm honest, fair. I care about people.
Yeah, just your average, fair, and honest politician.
Why don't you like me? I never hurt you.
Look, sure you make a good politician. Never hurts to set your goals high.
Really think so?
No.
We're trapped, so let's talk about our aspirations.
Yes, and I guess the guy...
I want to be a politician because I hate misogyny and men suck.
Yeah, that's where...
And I want to be king.
That's where the director was trying to make sure that he wasn't completely sued by somebody for all of the weird nudity and crap he made these actresses do, and had to insert the feminist message. I appreciate it. I'm glad that there was something for these poor women to say that was positive. That's good, but it seemed like he might have forced them to do it under duress. I can't say. That's alleged. I just have to say that we can't say for sure. No one knows. But I don't know. We might know.
We can't say for sure.
We can't say for sure, but anyway.
I'm pretty sure it's the mustache man.
Maybe it's probably
Is the mustache man the director?
Oh fuck! I hope not. Maybe.
He could be. He seems like he was directing it.
Should have done a little more research, but I don't even want to know, to be honest. Somebody else let me know. So this woman.
Which person?
I think. Okay, no. So was the guy the next?
So wait a minute.
He gets chest.
Let's go back in order. Okay, so Southern Belle, then Daisy or the kid, and then Daisy, and then all of a sudden it's what's her face? Tulip.
Yes.
Tulip the politician.
Yes.
And then Mustache Man, and they're in the same room, and he's threatening her.
Yeah,
blah,
very
blah, blah. And then suddenly he like leaves, and then oh, that's the part that got you. And she's like all scared and stuff. And she gets maniacal, and she's like, she's happy, she's sad, and then she's backing up, and then oh my God, there's the butt slug.
Yep.
And then
I thought she died.
Cutscene.
Yeah.
Because they didn't show anything, and then here comes Mustache Man. Oh, where's that lady? And then all of a sudden, like the general tone changes. Like, oh, suddenly I'm scared. The butt slug that I was like, the manager of the box or whatever that means.
Box manager.
Box manager. He was the he was the box manager.
The keeper of the box.
I'm sorry, what?
So, so box manager is about to. I guess there were some threats going on. Woman maniacal, and then I forget. How did she get out of the fucking room?
I don't think she actually does. There's a shitload of curtains. I don't know why.
There were a lot of curtains.
I guess.
No, because it's supposed to be a theater.
Oh, duh.
Theater.
Yes, of course. It's a theater.
Theaters have curtains.
Yes.
So,
okay, so now that that's been established, she's hiding behind the curtains,
Yes.
of course. Mustache Man's like, oh God, my butt slug, where is it? I hope it doesn't eat me.
Yeah, he started getting real scared real fast of that butt slug that he seemed not scared of before, like at all. Like there was no fear of butt
It was
slug.
more like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, he was like, I'll unleash this, I control it. It almost seemed like he controlled it, but he didn't.
So how did he get that thing back in the box when it killed old man number 1? I guess that's kind of confusing, right?
Yeah, how the fuck did he do that? Did he just leave and the thing is like, okay, now that I've had my neck meal, I'm gonna go back in the box.
I'm kind of tired, I'm gonna go back to bed.
He's like a friggin' pet that just is like, I guess I chilled in this box.
Pretty much, and I guess the next time he sees the box open, he's like, oh God, he's still hungry. There it is! Oh! And then it jumps down his throat.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And it was really
And it ate its
weird.
way out the side of his neck.
Yeah, I made a comment on that. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Just that it was like, oh, and it's out the back of his head.
Yeah, it was.
Ha 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 ha. It ate the whole way through.
Yeah. And that was the box.
Oh, and then that's when reappears the politician lady.
Yes.
Who just becomes the new keeper or manager
I
of the
forgot.
box. You are hired. That was a great performance. You survived. You get this box.
Yeah. That's
Have fun
her
with
reward.
Buttsslug.
With the butt slug. I guess she gets the hat and the butt slug. The hat's a consolation prize. The butt slug is the real treasure.
She put on the hat. That's right.
She did. She put on the hat. She put on the hat.
Oh, I stole his fucking hat.
Put on his hat. That was that's a gangster move.
Yeah, it was. She put it on like a gangster.
She did, and that was that.
Yes, it was, and that was the box, right?
Yeah, it was the box.